a plan. Every time God makes a man, every time a man comes into the landscape, there's a plan that God has written down for that man to play out. As long as you are in the wrong morphe, you cannot play out that scope, that scene. So even though he was right with God, he was doing the right kind of things. What God had ordained for me had to be remembered. Before you were formed, I, Jehovah, I ordained thee a prophet. So what I'm saying is that many of us were in our wrong place. Adventure, you're an evangelist, but operating like a prophet. Now that's why I said, for the gifts and calling of God are without repentance. Because we can have many gifts, but we only have one unique call. A man may be a minstrel, but he has the hand doing to the prophetic. And you can sharpen your gift so much that he even overshadows your call. You know, there are giftings that are attached to a call, but you can also operate on other giftings that are not attached to your call. And many people, because of societal demand, we labor on the one the society we want, and then forget the one that is attached to our call. And that's why we have strange breed everywhere. An average man wants to become an apostle, even though what he has is an apostolic heart. You see, it's possible that you are not an evangelist, but you have an evangelical heart. You love souls. You are not an evangelist too, but you love soul. And you can be so much engrossed in loving souls so much that you even love so more than an average evangelist. And the giftings that are needed to help your ministry, because you love souls, begin to navigate your way. And you feel, Kai, I'm not an evangelist. And that's why many people, the heart of an apostle was placed with them, in them. And then because of how diligent they were with that labor, they began to think they were apostles. What I'm saying is that there are many things that can begin to show out from your life. You don't use, you see, the problem about believers is when you see this man is prophetic, you say, guy, you have the strong hand in the prophetic. I've seen it. There's a way you touch the prophetic that no man does. But that guy is doing the consecrations that are required to power that gift. Even though he has the gifting of a prophet or the heart of a prophet, he has everything that a prophet is. He is not a prophet. He might even be an evangelist. So if we will need to ensure that the landscape is preserved, all of us will need to go back to what God has called us to be.